Hi, my name's Kayla, and today I'm going to show you a social media tool called Twitter. Twitter is widely used across the world. It has 336 million users worldwide. It's not quite as popular as Facebook. Facebook still takes the lead and has 2.23 billion users worldwide, but Twitter has a different functionality. It's a really neat way to just push information with having smaller postings. So with Twitter, when you make a posting, you would call that a tweet, and those tweets are limited to 140 characters. So there's no way you can be super long-winded when you're trying to send out information. You're limited, but that's why people like Twitter, because it's a fast, clear, concise way to receive the information that you're looking for. Another difference between Facebook and Twitter is on Twitter you would follow someone and you can always see their postings. They may or may not follow you back, but you can follow basically anybody you like. I mean, it could be someone you know personally, it could be an educator, it could be a celebrity, a famous athlete. So Twitter has a really neat way to connect people truly all across the world. And whereas Facebook, you have to send someone a friend request and they have to accept it in order to follow each other. But Twitter just has a way where you can follow whomever, whether or not they follow you back or not. I enjoy using Twitter in the classroom with my students because I can push out important information I feel they need to know, whether it's reminders of assignments or important dates. With my students and advising, it could be important registration dates or graduation applications. It's just a fast way to send out information to my students, and college students tend to be on Twitter more than they're on Facebook. So it's a great way to engage students and to connect with them there. So that's a little bit about Twitter. I want to show you now how you can actually use Twitter to make it work for educational purposes. So you see here a screenshot of my homepage on my Twitter account. So here I've already uploaded my picture. Because this is my coastal page, I keep it professional. I have my professional headshot. And here's my name, Kayla Johnson. And this at Kayla CCU, that is what you would call your Twitter handle. Because this is my professional page, it was pretty easy to come up with that handle, just Kayla CCU. It could be anything that you wanted it to be. If businesses have a page for themselves, they're going to name it their business, or someone has a personal page, they may do something more fun and creative. But because this is just a professional page, I kept it simple so people would remember it's Kayla CCU. So here is my Twitter page. And I guess you would call this your timeline. And you can see here's what I've either retweeted or what I've sent out to my students. Because this is a coastal page, I often will retweet messages that Coastal Carolina has sent out. It's just another way to continue sending out information that the university is sending out to our students. And, if I have something I want to share, unfortunately, we've just gone through all the Hurricane Florence and just trying to engage our students because our students aren't here and they don't really know what's going on around campus. So I've posted some about the hurricane recently and updates about classes being canceled. So this is kind of my page. If you were to go to it, you can see everything that I've either tweeted or I've retweeted from another page. So this here is you can have another picture added if you'd like. It's called your cover photo. You don't have to add one, but because I am an employee in the Wall College of Business, I just chose to use a College of Business photo here. Sometimes on Twitter, I want to highlight activities I'm doing with my students or highlight some of their accomplishments. On the first day of class, we did an activity and we were talking semantics of college. And my students wrote down words that reminded them when they heard college, this is what they thought of. And I'm going to have another activity I'm going to follow up with this activity with. But sometimes I'll post what we're doing on Twitter so my colleagues and university officials can see what we're doing in the classroom. Working in the Wall College of Business, I'm also an academic advisor, and we have a Wall advising page, and I want to show you some ways that we push out information to help motivate our students and really engage with them here. So for example, back in spring semester, we were in finals week, so we had posted this image, finals will be there for you. Of course, this is a spin-off of the TV show Friends. This was a motivation here. I'll pass my finals, I'll pass my classes, just trying to have humor with them so that they can enjoy seeing the post and they can relate and just kind of smile. Sometimes we'll post reminders about registration, and for an example here, we have it's crunch time, have you registered? or, graduation applications were due, and here was our post saying, hey, applications are due April 13th. So they can see images and they can get the message as reminders of, oh yeah, I need to go back and make sure I get this taken care of. So these are just a couple of examples of how we have used Twitter at Coastal, and specifically in the Wall College of Business. I love Twitter. It's truly my most favorite way to connect with our students. I just love how you can highlight their achievements and help them with some motivation, and let them know what's going on in the community and what's going on campus. So I highly recommend using Twitter as you're connecting with your students. I think definitely maybe high school or college it's more applicable. I don't think you'll be able to relay to them in middle school, but I definitely think it's a great way to connect with your students. Thank you so much for watching.